Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In our last lecture, we have studied the important limits, formulas, and how to solve. Today, we are going to solve few questions with the help of these formulas. Now, question number 1, limit x approaches to 2, 2x plus 1 over 4x. Now, in this question, we see that there are two different functions, f of x and g of x, which are being divided. So, if we study this function as limit x approaches to 2, 2x plus 1 over 4x. Now this 2x plus 1 represents f of x and this represents g of x. And we have studied the division formula for the limits, that is limit x approaches to a, f of x, g of x is equal to limit x approaches to a, f of x, limit x approaches to a, g of x, which means we have simply divided the function into two halves. So this question we will put 2x plus 1 in the numerator and 4x in the denominator. Limit x approaches to 2, 2x plus 1, limit x approaches to 2, 4x. Now in this we see that 2x plus 1 represents the sum rule and 4x represents the constant time function that we have already studied. So applying those formulas here, limit x approaches to 2, 2x plus limit x approaches to 2, 1 whole divided by 4, limit x approaches to 2, x. Now in the numerator again we have a constant time function, so 2 limit x approaches to 2x, and the limit of constant, which is 1, is always same, so if we simply write it as 1, 4, 2, I'm just putting the line here, so 2, 2 plus 1 whole divided by 8 is equal to 4 plus 1 over 8, so 5 by 8 is the answer. Now another question, question number 2, limit x approaches to 1, 3x cube plus 4x over x square plus x. Again this question represents the division rule, but we can also see that there are two variables common in numerator as well as in the denominator, so we can take those common out first of all. So limit, by doing this our question will be very easy. 3x square plus 4 x plus 1. Now we can simply cancel this. So limit x approaches to 1, 3x square plus 4 whole divided by x plus 1. Now applying the limit, that is the division rule first of all. So limit x approaches to 1, 3x square plus 4 whole divided by limit x approaches to 1, x plus 1. Now again applying the sum rule, limit x approaches to 1, 3x square plus limit x approaches to 1, 4 whole divided by limit x approaches to 1, x plus limit x approaches to 1 and 1, which is a constant. Now taking 3 outside, which is a constant, so limit x approaches to 1, x square plus 4, which limit x approaches to 1, 4, where 4 is constant, so the value of the 4 will remain same, no effect on it. So 1 plus 1. Now applying the limit 1 whole square plus 4 over 2. So square of 1 is 1, so 3 plus 4 over 2 is equal to 7 by 2. This is our answer.
Now we are going to have one more question. Limit x approaches to 1, x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 1, x cube minus x. Now applying the limit again, we get 1 minus 3, 1 whole square, this is 1 cube, plus 3 into 1 minus 1, and 1 cube minus 1. So we get 1 minus 3 plus 3 minus 1 over 1 minus 1, and it is 0 over 0 form, again undetermined form. Now if we see in this question, the numerator has a polynomial of degree 3, x cube. Similarly, we have a polynomial in the denominator with degree 3. So best option to solve the question is that we divide to reduce and simplify it. So we divide this function as x cube minus 3x square. Even you can try to factorize it also, but it will be a bit difficult. So x cube minus x. So we divide with this value, we get 1 x cube minus x, subtracting, we cancel this term and we get minus 3x square plus 4x minus 1. Now here the value of x square is smaller than the value of its divisor, so we cannot divide it further. Now we stop the division and try to simplify it further. So putting these values in the main function, that is limit x approaches to 1, 1 plus minus 3x square plus 4x minus 1 whole divided by x cube minus x. Now we are going to simplify it. Limit x approaches to 1, 1. I have taken minus outside from the numerator, so 3x square, it will be more easier for us, plus 1 whole divided by x cube minus x. Now limit x approaches to 1, 1 minus, here we break the term, 3x square minus 3x minus x plus 1 and solve by factorization by grouping method. Here we get x square minus 1. So limit x approaches to 1, 1 minus 3x x minus 1 minus 1 x minus 1, and in the denominator we are factorizing by the formula a square minus b square, a minus b and a plus b. Now limit x approaches to 1, 1 minus x minus 1 and 3x minus 1. We have made the factors, and x minus 1 and x plus 1. Now we can simplify here. See, x minus 1 in the numerator and x minus 1 in the denominator, these can be cancelled. Limit x approaches to 1, 1 minus 3x minus 1 and whole divided by x plus 1. Now we apply the limit here and see what happens to it. Applying the limit here, 1 minus 3 into 1 minus 1 over 1, 1 plus 1, and simplify 1 minus 2 over 2 . So taking the LCM, we get 2 minus 2 over 2, it is cancelled, so 0 over 2, and hence we get 0. This is the answer. So I'll make one slight correction here, that it is like this. Now we're going to start next question. Limit x approaches to 2, x under root minus 2 under root x minus 2. Now when we apply the limit here, we get under root 2 minus under root 2 over 2 minus 2. When both are cancelled, we get 0 over 0 form. This is also cancelled, this is cancelled, this is here. So again we have obtained a situation which is 0 over 0 form. Therefore, considering the equation, now under root minus 2 under root over x minus 2. I have rewritten the function. Now this is again f of x and this is your g of x. Now there are two different functions and each function has an independent radical sign. So when this situation occurs, we can easily rationalize it, which means that we multiply the numerator with its conjugate. So limit x approaches to 2 under root minus under root 2 over x minus 2 multiplied by under root x plus under root 2 whole divided by under root x plus under root 2. Now in the numerator we have obtained a situation which is a minus b into a plus b, which represents the formula a square minus b square is equal to a minus b and a plus b. Now using this formula in the numerator, we get the result as limit x approaches to 2 a minus 2 and x minus 2 under root x plus under root 2. Now see, x minus 2 and x minus 2 is cancelled. So limit x minus 2 1 over under root x plus under root 2. Now we can apply the limit here. We get 1 over under root 2 plus under root 2. Now 1 over 2 under root 2 is our answer for this question. One more question. Limit h approaches to 0, and this question is similar to the question that we have solved just now. X plus under root x minus under root x whole divided by h. Now again applying the limit, we get x plus 0 minus under root x over 0, which is under root x minus under root x over 0. Again this is cancelled and we get 0 over 0 form, which is again undetermined form. Now again, using the same procedure as we have solved in the previous question, that we rationalize it. Therefore, limit h approaches to 0, x plus h minus under root x over h multiplied x plus h plus under root x over under root x plus h plus under root x. Again it is of the same form as that of a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square, and we apply the same formula here to get the answer. Limit h approaches to 0, x plus h minus x over h under root x plus h plus under root x. So limit h approaches to 0, x plus h minus h over h under root x plus h plus, now this x can be cancelled, limit, I am simplifying each step one by one, h under root x plus h plus under root x. Again this is cancelled, limit h approaches to 0, 1 over x plus h under root plus under root x. Now applying the limit we get 1 over x plus 0 plus x, 1 over under root x plus under root x is equal to 1 over 2 under root x, and this is your answer.